Hey people, what's up? So today I'm gonna be going over a trade that I took this morning, very early in the morning, and around 6 a.m. ish, 6:30, 6:20, somewhere around there. I'm gonna be breaking it down for you guys, just to pretty much show my progress in this trading combine for Topstep for the $100,000 challenge. So what I do is I pretty much just trade divergences off of key levels. So those key levels could be where resistance is really strong, or support is really strong as well. But yeah, that's just what I do with a bit of confluences right there on the higher time frames down to the lower time frames, and sometimes even breaking trend lines. I'll add to my confluence. I am currently using the TDIGM and MACD with a couple SMAs. I don't really use those too often, but I like to keep them on there for every now and then. I'll incorporate them into my strategy. But pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I just trade divergences off of key levels. Or I didn't see anything on the 4-hour chart, so I dropped down to the 1 hour. And on the 1 hour, I did notice that we were coming up on this key level here, 2670 mark. Here we did have a wick rejection here and here, so pretty much telling me that this could be an area of interest for me. So I dropped down to the 1 hour. We do have a key level here, and then I entered somewhere around here on the lower time frame. I believe it was 5 minutes is when I entered, but we still are in this key level, so let's focus on that. We'll drop down to the 15 minutes. That's when I pretty much saw my entry around there. 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. 5 minutes is where I entered actually. But yeah, so we are seeing another divergence here on the 15 minutes. Divergence here, divergence there, here, and then there, divergence. Still under the key level. So as we keep going on to lower time frames, we start to see more confluence. Bearish divergence here, bearish divergence here with the bar graphs. And then the 5 minute, we're still seeing a bearish divergence, divergence. As prices moving up, we see volume, going down, MACD line going down, TDI going down. So that's what we're looking for. One thing I didn't do is I didn't incorporate the 2 minute or 1 minute time frames into my strategy. Had I done that, I would have gotten a sniper entry, but I entered at the 5 minute, which is okay. Which is literally at this mark. I have not moved this box yet at all. As you can tell, I got so close to being stopped out, so I was pretty fortunate that I didn't get stopped out. Yeah, let's go down to the 2 minutes and show you guys what happened in order for me to have gotten a sniper entry. So we're down at the 1 minute now. Sorry, go back to the 2 minutes, then 1 minute. Okay, we're at 1 minute. But yeah, so as price just kept going, started going up, and then I didn't really worry about it too much. I was just in it, to keep and stay with my trading plan. Right away, we do see a double top on the 1 minute, along with all my confluences on the 2 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 30, and 1 hour time frames. Had I waited for the 1 minute and incorporated the 1 minute into my strategy, I would have entered, breaking this trend line, which is what it's gonna do in a bit. But like I said, I didn't enter at the 1 or 2 minute. I entered at the 5 minutes, which, like I said, was fine. But this is what happens at the 5 minutes. We did break through here. That would have been my entry there. Now you notice as price just starts to just tank, keeps going, and eventually, so I do have to admit that I didn't let price hit my TP. I did exit a little early just because I was kind of iffy about this area here. Had I waited for TP to be hit, it would have been 10 trades out of 11 that, worked out in my favor. But, oh well. So this is another example as to why I should stick with my trading plan. And I'm starting to notice this quite often where, price will hit my TP and then eventually just keep dipping and dipping. And one thing that I don't do right now is I don't trail my stop loss. That's one thing I don't do. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I'm not really watching my trades throughout the time. Unless like I enter like at a 2 or 1 minute, maybe 5 minutes. I'll watch it, but I don't really try my stop loss. But I think that's gonna be one thing that I'm gonna be incorporating later on is just trailing my stop loss just so I can maximize my wins. But yeah, let's just keep playing this, see where we go. Huge leap up, but eventually just flush down. So that's just pretty much my trade breakdown. Had I entered at this area where I did mention, I would have put my stop loss just a little above my highest height right here. I always try to aim for an RR of 1.30 all the way to 1.40. Nothing too much, nothing too less. So this would have definitely been my trade here. Had I paid attention to the 1 minute and 2 minute time frames, but it's all right, like I said. So I just delete that. But everything worked out in my favor, in the end. Like I said, I did exit early, which was all right. It still pocketed some money, that much closer to beating this challenge. And I'll show you guys right now. Like, this is my account balance right now. I do have to reach a goal of $6,000. So it's slowly but surely creeping my way up there. It was around 6:18 a.m. that I entered the trade, somewhere around there. I can show you the order. So 6:52, 6:21, yep, 6:21 right there. And then, let's see, like, oh, it's not even showing my P&L no more. It was earlier. Alright, oh well. But anyways, yeah, that's my trade of 8. But yeah, that's my strategy breakdown right there. It's, nothing too fancy, nothing too difficult. It did take me a while to get to this point where I needed to just focus on this strategy. I was strategy hopping for a while until I pretty much just say, you know what, this worked out for me for a minute, so I'm just gonna, stick with this, see how it goes, and it's been going pretty good for me. So what I was trading was the micro gold futures. I do tend to mostly trade the mini Nasdaq, but I just didn't find an entry, at that time. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to comment or like this video. Like I said before in the beginning, I do plan on making more of these videos just to share my journey on this and, hopefully eventually get to where I want to be. That's it. Hope you guys have a good day. Later.